Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
You having a good day?
Hopefully you're having a good Monday and or had a good Monday or enjoyed your week
Or something.
Yes. Let's roll and cheers.
Into the mix. 11.
11. All right.
For 101.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
Perfect. Here we go. Episode 101.
Yo.
Charles, having final words.
The Damian Wayne.
That is pretty good. No?
It was not the flavor I was expecting. I like it.
Oh, okay.
I was expecting more of a lemon hit because of the smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, the all of the Luxardo in there kind of really helps level out all the lemon in there.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be
chartreuse.
very tart.
It's pretty nice. I like it. But
Yeah. But it was a 1-on-1. We've been doing this a long time, man.
yeah,
Like a long, long time.
it was weird to say episode 100 last time.
He's storming.
It is a storming.
Yeah.
That was the sky going, hi!
Zeus.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Zeus is our guest, and he's here to tell us he does not like the podcast.
I'm gonna come on all of your women because I am Zeus.
Jesus. You know he turned into a goose to fuck something?
Fuck geese.
Yeah.
But what? Why?
I don't remember the story, but he's turned into a lot of animals to fuck a lot of animals and people.
Fair.
Yeah, he got around a lot, man.
What if Melissa's Zeus? I'd be okay with it. Demigod children.
I've been reading the Percy Jackson series.
Dude, I read almost the whole thing when I was a kid. Or not a kid in high school, I should say.
But it was talked about it.
Well, yeah,
there's more than
it was
5 books.
What?
There's way more than 5 books.
Oh, yeah. He exponentially expanded the series out, but I only read like the first couple.
Yeah, I had no idea that it got expanded.
Yeah.
And I was like on the last one of the 5.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want it to end.
And then
I saw a TikTok and it was like, yeah, Percy Jackson in the Roman camp, just like with his mind wiped, doing all sorts of crazy stuff. And I was like, what? I commented on it and the guy was like, yeah, dude, there's like 20 more books. And I was like, what?
I think the first series after that he did was Egypt stuffed.
Yeah.
And then he went back to the Percy Jackson.
Yeah, which I love them.
They're really cool. But it's actually been quite a while for us.
Yeah.
Since we recorded. It's been, what, a month? Almost? I mean, shit, at least 3 weeks.
Well, we recorded last week's episode last week.
Well, sorry. Well, we didn't really actually talk about too much shit in life because we
got very drunk. Like, we had this whole thing planned out to where we were going to talk about dick facts and make dick jokes. And we just got drunk.
And
like, I had to sit here and sober up for a couple hours after we recorded.
Yeah, he was here till about... we started recording at like 5 and we got done at 6 and he was here till 8.
Yeah.
But that was the whiskey trials.
Mm-hmm.
But...
yeah.
No, we were waiting for a while, trying to wait for a prop and stuff so we could film the last episode.
Yeah, and the prop didn't show up, so...
It did not.
We used our backup prop, which I made right before we recorded. Which I was a little impressed for not having drawn in a while.
It was really good.
I was like, how does this look? And you're like, well, yeah, that looks great. I was like, cool, let me ink it up now.
Yeah. Well, I actually went to that Ramstein show in Chicago. It was really cool. Really, really, really cool. We ended up getting to sit they have a massive stage, and then if you want to know what it looks like, go to their Instagram. You'll see it. It's fucking amazing. Or just Google the entire Chicago show on YouTube. You'll see it.
Yeah.
But if you look at a video of it, there's 4 sound towers in the middle of the whole arena, because of that Soldier Field. So you have the front stage, and then you had the 4 sound towers, kind of, out and nice, evenly spread the field. Well, at the furthest to the left, if you're looking at the stage, they had a small, or like a mini stage, where they had these 2 women playing piano. They were performing like Ramstein songs, but in piano form, just to open up the show. And then they ended up playing on top of that for a song, and it was really cool. And they sang like a acoustic version of a song, kind of, to sing with the audience. And then they shot fire out of they shoot fire out of the towers that are out in the middle of the field, so every single person in the whole arena a stadium is gonna feel it, but on the way there, over the night we finished a bottle of whiskey. I got us a bottle of Rabbit Hole at the gas station on the way there, and
that's funny, because when I went to the Ren Fair, I realized I didn't have liquor, so I got a bottle of SoCo at a random gas station in Ohio. And this guy was like, "Oh, where are you going?" I was like, "I'm going to see my buddy's band Echo Break play, and then I'm going to the Ren Fair." And he's like, "Dude, the Ren Fair is like 4 hours from here." And I was like, "I know."
Whoops.
I was like, "That's why I was stopping to get whiskey right now."
Oh, yeah, we got there. Finally, I ended up parking in the wrong structure across the street, but it was still attached through the hotel. It was just one of those, like, they had multiple sections, and I got the wrong one. Either way, it kind of made it easier for us to leave in the morning anyways, but had to walk across there and get to our room. I had a coworker that was staying with us at the same hotel for the show. Or not staying with us. He got tickets because I told him we were going to the show, and he was like, "All right, fuck it, I'll go." So we got there. He met us in our room, and then I didn't tell you this yet. I think I saved it for this. So we get to our room. We're drinking, hanging out. I make drinks, and then we initiated my coworker and his girlfriend.
Oh, nice.
Into Buffalo.
Nice.
And it was kind of funny because it was like, Mike and Damon and Devin were all there, but Mike and Devin have seen it, but they kind of like have never actually done it, and I was like, "Oh, no, I've definitely done this a couple times. I'm the one that do this." So I took over because they were kind of talking about it, and
there's a whole script. I have that shit memorized. Like,
I didn't necessarily do the script because I had already had 2 drinks and a couple rips of my pen at this point, but I did do I explained like this, whatever. This is the rule.
Did you get them with the loophole?
Yes,
okay,
they asked. Yeah. Oh yeah, they asked. They were like, "Hey," they're like, "Well, what do you do if you do both hands?" I'm like, "Pick."
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Fine."
Yeah. Good.
But yeah, I was just like, yeah, forever now, basically. If anyone knows that you play this game, blah blah blah, the whole thing. It's a secret.
It's a secret. We can't tell you. You don't know. It's a secret. You don't know. Ha 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 ha. Buffalo. Not to you. we agreed we can't play this game while we're.
Also, I was just saying, like, it'd be a reverse because I fucking.
Yeah.
You bet. Yeah. Whatever, the whole thing.
Yeah.
There's rules. There's all kinds of rules.
There's a few. Yeah.
There's rules.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it it's a drinking game. It's honestly, of course it's easy.
We're putting these rules into effect, but if we ever do a live show, I still want to initiate the entire crowd. So, like, the secret's gonna kind of get out. Plus, if you
here's my thing: is if we're gonna do that, we're gonna do that during an intermission.
Yeah, we gotta be like, turn your fucking cameras off. Don't videotape this.
Right.
Don't take pictures.
The whole thing. Yeah.
We're the only ones that are allowed to get a picture because we want to get a picture of the entire crowd doing this with us. But yeah.
But it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Either way, hopefully, we will, Ramstein.
Yes.
Get to Chicago, hang out, have a couple of drinks in the room. And then we're like, all right, we have 2 hours to get to when the show's technically supposed to kind of start. Then obviously it starts a little bit later than what they're supposed to, but we still want to get there early.
Yeah, of course.
So we like B-rush it and start running out and like we found a place to eat before we left the hotel. Like basically Amanda and Dom had gone to this pizza place. And it was really good. They said it was a cool place. So we went, we got pizzas, immediately ordered double drinks because we knew we only had basically get that food here and then we're out.
Yeah.
So all of us ordered a double old fashions across the table, except for like, Melissa and, I think Dom got a beer or something like that. But we, ended up like, so they get this food to the table with probably what we imagine is like it's another 10 minutes to walk on this walk to the stadium, and we're like, all right, we have maybe 15 minutes till we're supposed to start, or not even 5 to 10 minutes before we're supposed to, sorry, my leg is on the,
no, you're good. It was the fan blew the feather in it. ADHD.
That's funny.
I was like, whoa.
But we end up smashing this fucking pizza. Like, I'm burning the top of my mouth because me and Devin split a pizza. We were just like, all right, fuck it. It was just very good. Yeah, but here's the thing too, is we didn't get thick crust because it takes so long to cook.
Yeah, you just got thin crust.
So we just got thin crust and just smashed it. Ended up smashing basically this whole pizza in the time. And then we beeline it and run to the venue. I feel bad because everyone was like, oh, well, Dom's seen me at work, so he knows my pace. And they were like, well, Brandon knows where we're going, and he's got the fast pace. Make him set the pace. And so everyone else was just like sweating by the time we got there. My bad.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
But it's a workout. It was so we get there, it was really cool. Ended up having time to get some beers on the way in. Before they start playing, we run into Don.
Yeah, I was a little confused seeing Don in the photos.
So like they were there, and then Courtney Walters, she was local scene at a bunch of shows for us. She was really cool. I've seen it. She goes to all of the local shows.
Sorry, I used to drink a lot during those times.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Either way, she was there too. We didn't get a chance to meet them because they were up in a different section. They had to gate it off, and we just, we got there with, no time. Don and them just happened to be like further up than us because they got there earlier. But Melissa made her post, and then one of his buddies was like, "Hey, he's here." And then we were like, what? And then I think I happened to be going to get beers, and then came back and I'd seen him, and I was like, oh. So I like ran up to him and I said hi, and then he ended up just coming to meet back with us because it was like a bit tight where he was at. So I was like, you know what? All right, fine. I'll let's just hang out back here. It was perfect. We were right by the stage. We could still see 95% of the stage. We just couldn't see the extra little portion. But yeah.
Nice.
It was a great show. Phenomenal. Still the best show I've ever seen.
I want to call someone out, speaking of Ramstein.
Yeah.
At Damon's birthday party, which follow-up, happy birthday. This episode comes out way after your birthday, but happy birthday. What happened?
I heard.
Did my muscles break the camera? I'm really fat right now. I gotta lose some weight. Dude, I saw some photos of me. I saw some fucking photos of me from like last year and the year before, and like, dude, I'll have to text you the photo because it was me and you. It was girl dad and girl stepdad, and like,
from a long time ago,
like your house.
Oh God,
your first house, and like,
yeah,
my arms were huge in that photo.
Look, man, we have both heavy fluctuated over the course of our friendship.
Yeah.
With both, like twice. Like we have both went up and down and up, down. I went like up, down, and then back up again, and I need to go back down a little more.
I gotta go down a lot more. But anyways, sorry. Damon's birthday party. Devin was talking about Ramstein.
Yeah.
To Annie. Annie doesn't know Ramstein.
What?
Yeah. So there's my call out. What the fuck, Annie? You don't watch this, but what the fuck?
Oh my God.
Anybody that watches this that knows Annie, just fucking send her this as a Snapchat. What the fuck?
But, okay. We can... I get it, but like, I think she might be interested in them, but like, I don't know. They also are their niche.
It's their niche. Yeah, for sure.
It's a huge niche, but it's niche. But like, to me, it's one of those things. Is like, if you can just enjoy the music, you can understand it. Like, it's really good. It's simplistic and great. I've said this before. We talked about Ramstein, but it truly is a live show that is what makes them like them.
Yeah.
So, and unfortunately, because they don't come to America almost ever, that's why I drove to Chicago to go see them. Because I was like, you know what? They only are playing. They did New York, Chicago, Minneapolis, I think L.A., and then Philadelphia. They did like a couple, basically like football stadiums. Yeah, all football stadiums, because they had to have their stadium that they brought in, their stage that they brought in was as tall as the stadium for the most part.
God damn.
And they shot fireworks that shot out of the stadium, and then they have a song called Du Hast. I'm not ruining any with this. That shoots. Not Du Hast. Du Riechst so gut. I fucked that up. I didn't feel like saying it the right way.
Beef stromboli.
Du Riechst so gut. But that's fucking terrible. I don't know. I don't speak German. I'm sorry. Either way.
I could probably do it, but I don't know what song you're talking about.
Du Riechst so gut. But they do, they shoot a firework that shoots up, and then it explodes. And then as it explodes at the top, it shoots like bunch over straight over the crowd as it just kind of like fans out. So it's really, really cool. But they, it's hard to do that. They did it inside the palace. But
the palace was big.
Yeah. But yeah, so it was pretty huge. But like, for what they were doing at this thing, their stage would literally have not fit inside the palace, because the problem was like they were shooting fire out of the top of the stage that would have it would have just fit inside the palace if it was just the stage as a cool lighting rig, but you couldn't shoot any of the fire out at the top like they did.
Well, they could now. It's just a garbage dump.
Yeah,
it smells really bad over there.
Okay, so it's not a garbage dump. It's a parking lot. The garbage dump is next to it. That's always been there. We've just never hung out at the palace long enough to smell the garbage dump.
I work right next to it. It is gross.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I always know to keep my air in my car on that, like, circulation.
The problem is it seeps into where I work.
Yeah, oh no, yeah. I'm talking about for the minute and a half that I drive past it when I have to every single day in the morning to drive in.
You pop that circulation on for sure.
Fuck yeah. But, so, that was my Ramstein show. Today, the filming is technically my anniversary.
Yeah.
So,
4 years?
Are going... 4 years.
4 years.
We are going to be going to Oak and Reel.
They're going to smash. Yeah, they are. I'm not.
We're going to a place called Oak and Reel again. We went there, like, I think early this year, maybe late last year.
Yeah, I vaguely remember the name, so yeah.
It was, I think I took her there for her birthday this year. That was what it was. We went for her birthday in February. But it was a really great time, so we decided to go there again. I think they're really trying to compete for a Michelin star. We were able to get a good reservation time on Thursday only, because everything else was packed, like, booked, and we were like, well, okay, perfect, whatever, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, did that. Excited for that. I'm trying to think of what else I did. I mean, I was laid off for a week. I got a PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
How about you? I know. Well, let's catch up with you.
I also went somewhere when you went to Ramstein.
Yes.
Got off work Friday. Had to make sure the cats and everything were fed. Take a quick shower. I left like 15 minutes too late.
Oh,
so I
shit.
I say Kentucky, but it was like literally right on the border.
Yeah.
I drove to Kentucky to go see my buddy's band in Echo Break play. Literally just missed the band. So showed up and they were like, well, you know, like, do you want to stick around? Like, the hotels, we could get to the hotel and, like, I don't know, drink a little there, go to bed because it's a little late, and then go to the Ren Fair. So I was like, I'll walk in, check the place out. It was a cool venue. It was an old church.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
The bands that were playing were okay. And really, it wasn't my vibe.
Fair.
Turns out the hotel was an hour back the way I came, which I didn't know. So this was after driving. I went to my parents' house. I went to Lansing. I went to Kentucky. I went back to Ohio. Like, yeah, it was a lot. We got back to the hotel, drank a little bit, went to bed. Then we went to the Ren Fair, which was really fun. Had so much to drink there. Like, I made a drink. I went to the bar and I was like, oh, that sounds cool. It's butterscotch whiskey and like honey mead. And I was like, if you throw a splash of that cinnamon whiskey in there, it was Bird Dog whiskey, not Fireball. So I was like,
fair, different, better.
Like, throw like a shot of that in there for me. I'll pay you, like $2 more. And then I had a sip of it, passed it around a little bit. Everybody else ordered it too. Came back and the lady was selling it. I was like, hell yeah.
There you go.
Got to gaslight DeAndre a little bit, which was fun. We were watching Teen Titans Go, and the cast of Young Justice were in it, like in the background and stuff. And he's like, oh my God, that's so cool. They got Young Justice in there. I was like, who? Just spent like 3 hours while we were drinking, just gaslighting him. Like I couldn't see them in there.
How do you not see them?
Yeah, but here's the kicker. I have sleep problems, so I've recently been prescribed Ambien. And you remember when we were all talking about the whole, was it Roseanne that posted the racist tweets?
Yeah, she posted accidentally posted a racist tweet on Ambien.
And we're talking about how like, oh, Ambien's not that crazy. Ambien's that crazy. I stopped taking it today because holy fuck, I don't remember playing Pathfinder last night.
You don't know what happened?
I don't remember like the last hour of Pathfinder. I just remember at like 9:30 I was like, wow, I'm really tired. And then I looked down and was like, oh yeah, so done with that.
Yeah, that can be...
Yeah. But I didn't take it while we were at the Ren Fair. Because I was like, Ambien drinking, not a good combination.
No.
But even then, we drank so much at the Ren Fair and after the Ren Fair. And we play this game called Do or Drink, where you draw a card and it tells you to do something or you drink. And you know me, I'm going to drink and I'm going to do whatever it says.
Yeah.
Woke up the next day not knowing half the shit that it told me to do. And my Snapchat was like people that I haven't Snapchatted like ever. It was took a screenshot, took a screenshot, took a screenshot, took a screenshot. I was like, oh no.
Fuck it.
That said, I do know the one thing I would not do is send a dick pic. So we're safe there. But I was like, if the card was like, send a photo of your ass to somebody, gonna do it. But overall, it was a blast, man. And came back Sunday, took the kittens to my parents, hung out there for a bit. Was it Monday or Tuesday? I drove DeAndre to Ohio.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because we usually record, and we were just like, we don't have the thing, we don't need to record, so you can do that.
Yeah, and then Friday went to my parents' house, fucking hung out there. Friday or Saturday, I don't remember what day. Hung out there, came back the next day, so I put in like probably a fool's week worth of work in drive time that week, and it sucked.
That's fair. I mean, our drive back. Oh, that's the other thing. One of the other best things about our drive, or about Chicago. So on their way back, we decided to stop for breakfast just outside of Chicago somewhere, because we were like, we're not going to do it in there. It's too crazy. Don't want to pay for parking, kind of thing. Blah blah blah. So we drove at least like 10 minutes once we got out of the city, and then we were like, all right, what's available? Someone found a place. We showed up there. It was a really tiny, small place, so I'm kind of glad we didn't end up eating there, because on the door it said cash only and carry out only. So we were like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, it was really tiny, so I kind of guess I get it. So we were like, all right, fuck it, turn right around. And the next place that was available we saw was a Denny's. So we were like,
the fuck is up, Denny's?
Fuck's up, Denny's. So we said, fuck it, we're going to drive in. But as we're driving to the Denny's, we see one of those giant actual semi-truck gas stations that has an actual little store in it, has all the things. Dude, and then next to it, it had tons of stuff, all the things that we needed. But next to it was a place called like Breakfast, continental breakfast, whatever. But it was a breakfast place that looked just like a Denny's, but not Denny's. And it was close and right next to it, right next to the highway. So we were like, you know what? Fuck it. We're stopping in there. And that was the best decision we made. So we go in there. We're walking in. It was really cool. We just sit down. Or, nothing really crazy about it. It's, it's kind of a rundown diner type thing. But it was not even rundown. It's Coney. It feels like a Coney Island.
It's a truck stop diner,
yeah. It was, but we sit down, get a cool waitress. She's really funny. We're laughing. We're making her laugh. Whole thing. We order our food. I just order a sausage and cheese omelet. It comes with a side of pancakes, or a little, either like whatever, pancakes, so on. And the omelet is literally an inch longer than the fork on each end.
I'm sorry. I thought you were going to say, the omelet is literally an inch longer than my penis. And I was like, oh, it's like a 2-egg omelet?
Yeah. Not a big omelet. No. This thing, this shit was mud bone.
Jesus.
Big.
Mud bone sounds racist.
I think that was his name. Yeah, it's an old porn star reference.
I know who you're talking about. But now that I say it out loud again, like Mudbone sounds like.
I don't know if that was it. It was something like that. But he did. I never actually listened to it. My buddy just told me about it, and I started dying laughing because he sent me the picture screenshot and never saw the video. I was like, I'm good. But either way, I know it was monstrous.
Big old dick.
Either way, I mean, seriously, like, no joke, on camera, it was this big. Like, it was a double stuffed burrito from Chipotle big. And it honestly had to have had like at least 6 sausage links chopped up in it, because every single bite I had at least 2 to 3 pieces of sausage in it. Like, and they were,
That's fucking phenom, dude.
They were like this big of a piece. Like, it was the shit. And then the pancakes on top, and then everyone, dude, it was just
food.
Yes,
I got a fuck ton of free food.
Yeah.
We stopped at Little Caesars because everybody else, I forgot other people were going, and ran into people similar to you did, but I should have known they were going because that was the reason we were going.
Yeah.
But I forgot that Teresa was going. I forgot that I'm blanking on their names, but there was like 6 other people that went.
Yeah.
Forgot they were going, so ran into them, and then we were all talking about going back to the hotel and partying. They of course all died and went to sleep except for like 3 of us, which happens every time. But
yeah,
we stopped at Little Caesars. We were gonna get just a few pizzas and a few things of bread. The lady looked at us and was like, we only have cheese. And we were like, that's cool. So she was like, how much do you want? We were like, nah, just like 3.
Yeah.
She gave us 5. Only charged for 3. And then I was like, can I get some crazy bread and sauce with that too? Like, you know, I didn't even count how much bread she gave us. Like, I just wanted 2 bags of bread and some sauce. I had 2 bags, like, full of the bread. No sauce, though, but I wasn't complaining because there was a fuck ton of free bread.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, it's like, you said it was late, right? They were probably like, you know what, this is...
It was Ren Fair late. So it was like, you know, we left the fair at like 7 o'clock. So it was like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So it is right at the end of hot and ready time. So they're probably not going to sell those before the 30-minute expiration.
Yeah,
but
true. Yeah, maybe, we're throwing these out, just take them.
Yeah. But the real kicker... when I took the cats to my parents' house, Milkshake doesn't like going in the little carry thingy. So she just rides in my seat with me, right?
Yeah.
I'm driving up to my parents' house. About an hour in, I'm like, I'm fucking starving. I'm going to pull into a McDonald's, get something to drink, maybe get some chicken nuggets or something.
Yeah.
Pulled up, ordered my drink, ordered some chicken nuggets, and then I went to pay. I pulled up, Milkshake's chilling right there, and she just crawled into my lap, was looking right up at the lady, and I handed the lady my money. I'm holding Milkshake. She's like, oh my god, what? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, are you allergic? I can move her. And she's like, no, my god, how did you train your cat to do that? And I was like, I didn't. I was like,
she's just cute.
I was like, she's really good in car rides, and it's like, she won't jump out the window, like, she just chills in that seat or in my lap. Like, it's fucking awesome. Yeah. And she's like, oh, how many cats do you have? Like, are the other ones like that? And I was like, I have 9 or however many at the time. Yeah. And I was like, and all of her kittens are actually back there. And as soon as I went back there, Garlic Bread and Jets Ranch just let out like a meow. And she's like, oh my god, whoa,
everyone come to the window and look at these kittens.
People are staring at it. And she's like, I don't know if we can give them anything to eat. And I was like, don't worry, they ate. They're gonna eat when we get there. I'm like, I'm just getting some food for me. And the lady was like, I'm gonna throw some stuff in for you, like, because I can't give anything to the cats because I don't think they can eat any of this. So I got 2 fucking double cheeseburgers, my chicken nuggets, my drink. I was like, fuck yeah, Milkshake, you're riding with me everywhere.
Honestly, like, bringing your dog there is the best.
But no one ever brings your cat.
No.
Like, seeing a dog is like, oh my god, it's a dog. But you see a cat that's like just chilling there, like, what's up? Like,
well, at places they have just pup cup.
Yeah.
That's what I just get. But like, I also helped Jake I played drums
yeah.
for the first time in a year.
Yeah.
That hurt. It was fun as fuck, but it's not the problem that I played the drums for like 3 to 4 hours straight, basically. Probably 3 hours. The problem is that I went to the Ren Fair the day after that, on Sunday, this past weekend.
We also did laser tag.
Oh, yeah. I forgot too. Shit. So I did, drummed, and then we played laser tag. It like hardcore laser tag, not just like Laser Quest, like legit laser tag. And then went to the Ren Fair the next day, so it was just days of walking, and then I started work again on Monday. So my legs are still kind of shot.
Dude, my legs are still hurting too.
Ooh. Right. But it was fun. I was just helping him. He wanted some help with writing drums to a film score of like a thing he's helping with.
It's a live action Phineas and Ferb movie.
Absolutely, it is. If only. No, it's
if only.
If only.
Dope.
It'd be dope. But no, so that was really fun. I got to sit down and actually play a kit because I still haven't finished soundproofing my basement. I did when I went down there after the next day when I brought my shit down. I tried to put up one of the sound panels, and I don't know if the stickers are just too old, but they didn't work anymore. So I got new ones, and I'm going to do that.
My LED strips that I have, you have to peel them a weird way, and I didn't know. I thought the stickers were just bad, and then turns out what I was peeling was the sticker itself, and I had to pop it back on and then peel this weird, really thin layer off the sticker.
Yeah, like, so that's the thing, is that weird. Each one had like a different color on its side to like pull off the sticker, and I did that, but they just wouldn't stick to the actual sound panel anymore. But I tried. But so I got some another one, so I'm going to do that. They came in, I just have to do that soon, so I plan to do that like this weekend or something, especially if I end up getting time off again. Yeah. But it was really cool playing. Got to go to Ren Fair again. That was really awesome. It's, we took Penny. She was the star. We got her wings as soon as we got in the place. So I was like, oh my God, look at that fairy. She's adorable. It's really cute. I bought a belt for my kilt that I got last time. So that way, at least next time, I can wear a really nice kilt with a nice belt with it. And then I'll buy a pouch so I can carry shit.
I do wish I had gone Sunday, but I was like, I just wanted to chill at home. But like, I did see photos after. Fucking everybody went Sunday, dude.
Actually, for us,
so many people went.
There was a bunch of people, but more people for us actually ended up being there on Saturday. It was like, we just missed them. We just happened to not be able to because of everything. But it was, they had, I got to see Mark and Jen, talk to their parents. They got to meet Penny, so that was really cool. I had that. I saw Dan and Tessa there. Yeah. That was awesome. I'm trying to think who else. Jay. The other Jay. Sly. Yeah. So I saw him. I think him and his girlfriend were there. I forgot his girlfriend's name. We didn't really introduce her. Just kind of said hi. Yeah. Knowing them.
Just went really creepy, like, I'm friends with Edie.
Yeah, he knew. He was like, he recognized me. And we were like, yeah. We just kind of didn't actually introduce each other. We just kind of knew who each other were. Yeah. It's cool. Got a cigar from someone. I forgot. It again, didn't introduce. I just like someone. We were standing by where the tobacco cigar stand used to be, but they haven't brought him back.
Yeah. So, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck, they didn't have any. And then he was like, oh, he's got some if you want some. And I tried to, so he just gave us one. I was like, that was really cool. Got to hang out. Nice, yeah. Really nice time. Fun, got some food. We didn't end up having really time to stop and get the bread bowl like we wanted, because every time we wanted to, the line was ridiculous.
I didn't eat at the Ren Fair. I was like, what did I get when I was there? And I was like, oh, I just got fucking wasted. That's what I got.
I showed up and immediately we beelined it. Melissa had eaten a little bit more. I ate some cereal, but not a lot. She's obviously eats a lot less than I do.
I got some food before we left, and then the Adderall and everything. I'm never hungry.
Yeah. No, I beelined it in, and honestly, like the shortest line at the time. There was 2 short lines, but the second shortest line, which is where I went to, was the Euro, chicken or lamb Euro. And I was like, fuck it, just give me a lamb Euro. Easy to slam down, eat really, really quick. And then have some bread and like, cool.
Actually, I take it back. Sorry. Lotus got a turkey leg.
Yeah.
And my brain was like, she ain't gonna finish that. So I didn't get food, and I just walked around next to her, and then eventually she was like, I don't really want the rest of this. Does anybody want it? And I was like, yes. So I got a free turkey leg.
There you go. Obviously those lines were ridiculously long, so we just didn't end up having time to wait. We just, we wanted to just walk around. We got drunk.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Got a nice buzz, hung out, and then we just chat. I ended up just hanging out with the Celtic Belt woman while she was sizing it up for me and chatting with her for fucking like an hour. It was just cool, just chatting about food and shit.
Nice.
The whole, you know what it is. You just catch up, you start chatting with people there, and it's like, holy, you just made a friend again. So, it was a great time. Ren Fair.
I fucking love the Ren Fair, man.
I mean, me too. I wanted to get more armor, but I've noticed the last couple of years they haven't been having as many of the actual like armor people there. It's more of just like the
leather
overlay
and
leathers
and stuff. Yeah,
and they used to have more of the hard leather armor before.
That was my keys.
I forgot about them.
Yeah, I forgot they were on me. I normally take them off.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. But we it was really cool. I was trying to get that, but they basically only had shoulder pieces. They didn't really have any actual, like, a couple places had some chest pieces, but like some chest pieces. Not really a store where they had a dedicated just armor stuff. Really, and maybe I missed it. But we walked. I
don't think they really have anything armor there.
I don't think so either. They just have the weapons and.
Yeah, I found cooler armor, Bristol and Scarborough. So Wisconsin and Texas.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
They had some cool stuff in Ohio, but we were like, hey, we're all pretty broke. We're just going to fucking drink.
Yeah.
We hung out at the pub, like, simped over a couple of the girls that were there, sang along to a lot of the songs. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to another Red Fair, more than likely you're probably just going to drink and hang out and explore and look at it first. Maybe get something if you happen to be planning on saving to get, if you've been like, fuck it, I know I'm going there. I'm saving up X amount of money to spend there on the thing.
Yeah, next year I wanna start setting some money aside. So when I go next year, Justin, you don't watch this, but we were looking at swords. Next year when I go, I want to invite Justin out to either our Ren Fair or go to the Ohio one again because it's by him, and just like buy us a sword. Yeah,
I really want to get either a sword or one of the hammers.
Oh, the hammers are cool as hell. Yeah,
I've always fucking loved the hammers and loved the idea of just having that because you don't have to sharpen it. Also,
yeah, the more you hit with it, the blunter it gets.
Yeah.
It improves with use.
Yeah. So I was just like, I've always thought hammer would be my thing.
Yeah.
Hammer and shield. But hammer and shield are, whatever. But I've always wanted to get something. But first I'm going to get armor. I did see one of the new tents this year was the foam sword tent. They had, or not foam sword, they had like the foam weapons tents. But they had like a double bladed like spear, or not spear, like a pike.
Okay. That'd be fucking dope.
Some swords, like some mace looking things. But, again, I just didn't really have too much money. The only thing I would have actually spent money on would have been a really sick combo shoulder chest piece. But me and Melissa have talked about it that if we're going to get armor, we'd rather really research something online and find a good place and get it from there instead. So we're gonna look into that maybe in maybe a year. I'll see. I maybe 2 years, but I'm gonna start looking soon just because I love it. Maybe for next year, but also we're getting married, so it's like probably not.
Yeah,
I shouldn't.
That's true.
It's pretty much that. We're like that's where the money's gotta go. But I'll start. Maybe if I start a side little, like I throw $5 there or whatever for the fuck.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Anyways. Thank you guys. For listening.
For dealing with this episode. 101 Dalmatians is a shitty movie. I'm saying it in here just so we can have the tags.
We like I said, we haven't caught up in really a month in physical person, so it's been we saw each other at the combat part, the laser tag.
We were also on opposite teams at that, so it was like, hello,
and
I'm gonna kill you now.
Yeah, then we got split up. We were like, all right, and then I didn't go to the after party because we were tired of going to the Ren Fair that next day. Yeah. So, but thank you guys. We love you. Have a great week. Thank you for supporting us. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.